guys, welcome back to Kenna's in the Car. Today, my Nana's with me, and we're going to be asking each other questions. So, I'm going to first ask her a question. So, what is your favorite shape and why?
My favorite shape is maybe a circle.
Why?
Because it never ends.
My favorite shape is a square because usually people don't like squares, and they're squares. Usually people just like circles, but I like squares.
I like other shapes. I like all geometric shapes. I like hexagons, octagons. I like multi. Would you like to pop out and get the mail while you're, or no? I'll get it when I come back.
Yeah, look at it when we come back. But now you have to ask me a question.
Okay. What will you be doing this summer?
I'm probably going to be hanging out with friends and going in a pool a lot.
Swimming? Doing some running for track, practicing palms, because you're going to, I think they're going to do state fair this year, because they're having state fair, so you're going to be doing the state fair competition. So coming to your Nana's, practicing math. Oh my gosh, will that be fun?
Yeah, math.
Especially the math part. That is what I'm looking forward to the most.
Yeah, that part will be the least
Most
favorite
exciting.
of mine. No math.
I think your friends on YouTube would like to know that you're a very smart girl.
No.
Yes, they would.
So now I'm going to ask you a weird question. Is there actually 3 peas in a pod?
I would say most of the time there's at least 3, but many times there's more than 3.
I've never seen 3 peas in a pod.
Did you open up a pea pod before?
Yeah, I always do. And then I eat the peas inside.
And how many are in there? Like
more
5?
than, yeah.
Right. I said at minimum there's at least 3. Although I've seen 1 or 2 sometimes in a real baby pea pod.
Yeah. Those ones
That's
are so cute.
not a weird question.
It is a weird question.
That's like, how many cobs of corn grow on one stalk?
50?
You'll be shocked.
What?
You know, one stalk of corn? How many
Yeah?
ears of corn are on it? You'll be shocked.
How many?
1.
Wait, what?
1. One stalk of corn only has 1 cob.
One little...
1 ear of corn. You know, like corn on the cob, like you eat it.
Yeah.
1 stalk of corn grows one cob of corn. I always thought it was like 2 or 3. Nope. See, that's like your piece in the pod question.
Okay, I have a most harder question for you. So, this one, okay, so if I have clean soap and a dirty floor, I dropped my clean soap on the floor. Is the soap dirty or is the floor clean?
The soap is dirty, and the floor becomes clean.
Well, it's like it dropped, and then it gets it all dirty, and then it's still on there. So what happens to the dirty soap? Does it just suck it in?
The dirt would mix into the soap because the soap's wet. And the dirt would mix into the soap, and you'd have dirty soap for sure.
Well, I never said the soap was wet.
Oh, it's dry soap. Then the floor remains dirty, and the soap remains soap.
Okay, so, and now you have to ask me a question.
Now, I just want you YouTube followers to know that your Nana is a very smart woman. Thank you, YouTube followers.
Okay.
Make sure I'm not on there.
Yeah, you aren't.
Good.
But now you have to ask me a question.
I already asked you about the corn. Let's see.
But I just asked you a question about that soap, so.
Yes, you did. That sounded more like a riddle. What is the name of the baby camel we're going to see?
Yeah, we're going to the zoo right now, and we don't know. There's a new baby camel, and it's the camels are supposed to be white when they're born, but it's been a couple weeks, so we don't know if it's still white, and we don't know its name yet. So that's why we're going to the zoo.
Yep.
We're going to visit the new elephant from last year, Bella.
And Papa says there's a new snow leopard there, so we might be able to see a baby snow leopard too.
When did that come?
I think a while ago. I don't think that's brand new.
Oh.
So we'll see.
Okay, now you need to ask me a real question because
question?
I don't know the answer to that one.
Oh, that's okay. Real question. So on the ancestry tree, where do you think your ancestors are from? Those are all the people that you're related to that died before you.
So my Nana makes ancestry trees, and the goal is to try to find where your ancestors came from.
What country?
And she hasn't finished mine yet, so I need to guess where I think they're from. I don't even know what I talk like. Do I talk different if I'm from that country?
No, you don't.
Like, what if they talk different than me?
They probably do. I mean, people from Sweden, which is one of the countries you're from, they speak Swedish. They also speak English, but they speak Swedish. And now on your mom's side of the family, even though I haven't done the tree, where do you think your ancestors are from on your mom's side? Germany, yes, that's correct. Altendorfs are probably mostly German. And Altendorf married a Miller. Miller's a German name also. So probably mostly German on your mother's side. And I think we're going to find English and Swedish and a couple other things on your dad's side.
Okay, now what is your favorite thing to do in the summer?
Okay, you're going to think this is a little weird, but I like cutting the grass.
I like cutting the grass.
I do, until my lawnmowers don't cooperate. And they're not cooperating this year, so I was not happy cutting the grass. But I do like cutting the grass because I'm outside and it's quiet and I'm riding around in the lawn and I just watch the cars go by. It's kind of relaxing for me. It's not work, so it's kind of nice. I also, that's not too, rewind. I would like, one of my favorite things to do is go to art shows, which since the wonderful COVID has been around, we have not been able to go. So I love going to art shows.
Do you have a favorite artist?
The guy that did the one above my fireplace, his name's Scott Olson. I like his art, but he always kind of does the same thing, so I don't have 12 of those problems. I also like going to some festivals.
Do you know Pablo Picasso?
Pablo Picasso. Well, he's dead, so I don't know him, but yes, I know of him. Do you know Rembrandt? Have you ever heard of the artist Rembrandt?
No, but our art teacher, we're making Pablo Picasso. We made those last year.
Oh, cool.
His art.
Oh, that's
cool.
But
this year we're doing portraits of ourselves.
Oh my, that's tough.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Rembrandt. I went to Rembrandt's house when I went to Amsterdam. Rembrandt is a famous artist too. He did the Sistine Chapel in Italy.
What's a Sistine Chapel?
It's a chapel, like a church, but a huge chapel. And the people at the time, which was in the 1500s, I believe, wanted the ceiling all painted. So he painted a whole bunch of angels and clouds and Jesus and God all over the ceiling of this chapel. It took them years. Years.
How many years?
I'd have to look it up. I'm not certain. It took him years of laying on his back. He had to get scaffolding up there, and he had to lay on his back to paint. It's really high too. I went to see it. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful.
Okay. Wait. Did I just ask you a question, or did you?
Yes, you did. You asked me what one of my favorite things to do in the summer was, and I said cut the lawn.
Yeah.
But
Then we got to this.
But then I went over to, I like going to art shows. I like driving down to Chicago and going to theater. I'm kind of getting excited now. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome. Okay, so now you ask me the last question.
Okay. What's the first thing we're gonna see when we go to the zoo?
The baby camel.
Baby camel, right to the baby camels.
Yes.
Okay, that's over by the Skyglide thing.
Yeah.
Tell them about the Skyglide last time we went. Oops. I
Wait,
gotta
the
watch where I'm driving.
Funny story. So we were on like that thing where you go up in the air. It's called a sky glide at the zoo, and there was this guy, like, we were right here and we were going this way and he was going that way, and his shoe fell off, and he was like, oh no, my shoe fell off, and then he was like looking down, and then we didn't want to laugh, so we just like hold our mouths or something like that and try not to laugh. But then when he passed us, we started laughing.
And we said, we hope he gets his shoe when he gets down.
Yeah, I thought it was going to land on, like, it would be kind of funny, but it would not be funny to him. But if it landed on the roof,
In a tree.
or in a tree, or in the garbage can. But in the garbage can, you could get it out, but you just need to wash it or something. But I don't think there's any hoses nearby that he can use. But still.
Okay, so we're going to be there soon, guys. So it's nice chatting with you today.
Yeah, nice chatting with you today. Bye.